Hello and welcome back to Sonny Talks Spurs, and today we're taking yet another deep dive into the Conor Gallagher transfer to Tottenham Hotspur. But before we get into this one, if you are new to the channel, why don't you leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sonny Talks Spurs and hit that notification bell because it will let you know when I've gone live. Also, you can become a member on the channel, details in the description down below about that one. But now, let's get into Conor Gallagher. So yes, if you've been a long-time subscriber, you'll know this isn't my first video about Conor Gallagher. See here and see here, it's happened before. But we're back again because these rumours don't seem to die down about Conor Gallagher. It seems to be on everyone's lips in regard to Tottenham Hotspur, especially now because, you know, we've signed our forward in Timo Werner, but we've also signed our defender in Radu Drăgușin. So there's not too much to do in this January transfer window, but midfielders keep being linked to the club. And the latest tweet on Conor Gallagher reads like this. So it says, Footy Insider 247, Tottenham Hotspur are continuing to work on a deal for Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher before the January transfer window deadline. However, it is believed the deal is very complex to finalise. And I'm probably going to go over some trodden ground here, so bear with me. But we know Tottenham are keen to find a more versatile midfielder. Someone who can play the 8, someone who can play the 6 and the 10. And we also are looking for some more homegrown players. You know, when you look at our homegrown quota now, we've got to shift some players off the book to really help us out. We've got more sub-goalkeepers than we need because of the English quota. You know, the likes of Ollie Skip. You know, we kept Harry Winks around for years because of the English quota. Japhet Tanganga, players like that. But then a bit more detail about Conor Gallagher. His contract expires next year and Chelsea seem keen to sell the player because it would mark 100% profit on their books because of their FFP situation. You know, we've seen they look like they want to sell Conor Gallagher. Well, that's what we're hearing. But they look like they're selling Trevor Chalobah to Fulham, well, on a loan with an option. And they're also keen to sell Armando Broja if the right offer comes in. A lot of these players are homegrown players to Chelsea. It's funny, we need homegrown players. They want to get rid of homegrown players. But, you know, those are players, for example, who have been linked to various clubs in the Premier League and beyond. And he's also, you know, Chelsea captain. You know, he's wore the armband this season, which has been quite surprising. I thought it was Thiago Silva, but I've been told by Chelsea fans and friends of mine that he has been taking the captain's armband more this season for some reason. Pochettino obviously trusts him. And he's been, I mean, from outsiders, if you can compare best players at Chelsea, he's been in and around their best or better players. Probably Cole Palmer is the one who stands out, but it's not hard to in this current Chelsea side. There's not a lot going on. But, you know, if you have seen those other videos, you know my opinions on Conor Gallagher. And, you know, I haven't changed my opinion. But before we get into that, here's a little message about how you can become a member on Sonny Talks Spurs. Hello and welcome to Sonny Talks Spurs, and now you can become a member on the channel and support me as I make wonderful Tottenham content for all you Spurs fans and everyone else. Not only will this help the channel keep going, but for a small monthly fee, you can get exclusive content. This includes a weekly podcast called Nice One Sonny. You can see what I did there, where I will round out the biggest talking points from Tottenham Hotspur from the week and answer all your questions in a Q&A session as well. So make sure you always get your questions in my comment section with the hashtag #NiceOneSonny. And this means all you Spurs fans can get involved in the content that I make. There's also custom emojis and loyalty badges you can get for becoming a member. I am so loving making Tottenham Hotspur fan content. It's been a dream of mine for years, and finally being able to do it is so special for me. And I'd like to say a huge thank you if you've subscribed to Sonny Talks Spurs so far. It has really helped me on my journey so far. So click on the link just below me and you can become a Sonny Talks Spurs member today. Cheers. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm still not keen for a number of reasons. And this might come as a surprise. A lot of Tottenham fans do seem keen on this, and I might be a rarity. So let me know in the comments down below why you are for it if you are, and why you're not for it. I want to know all your opinions, and I will be replying to you in the comments down below. First of all, price tag. it's going to cost a lot of money to get him out of the football club. You know, I said FFP, they want to get the most amount of money if they sell Gallagher. I'm thinking 40 to 50 for a player of that calibre who, you know, hasn't scored a goal in the Premier League this season, has a few assists to his name, but I'm not sure if he's going to offer what we really want. You know, I've seen a lot of people say, yeah, but he is versatile. He could fit those midfield positions. But I feel like in the 8 role, you need to be more creative and score more goals. In the 10 role especially. But in the 6 role, I feel like your passing's got to be better. And when I watch him, I just don't see him being able to do that. I see him running around and making tackles. But I'll be honest, and a few Chelsea fans have told me this, he's doing those tackles and has really good ball recoveries because he's losing it in the first place, which I find hard to believe. And that goes on to my next thing. It's Chelsea fan opinions. I hear lots of different things about him. One minute he's a good player with a lot of potential, but even I've got friends who are Crystal Palace fans, and they said in the first half of the season when he was on loan there, fantastic. But then he fell off a little bit when he came back in the latter half of that season. You know, I'm very good friends with Chelsea Rory Jennings, and I feel like he doesn't want to sell Conor Gallagher because he doesn't want Tottenham to profit and potentially get a player who could be good. You know, you look at the players who Chelsea let go in the past. You've got the likes of Salah, who's gone on to Liverpool and been amazing. Kevin De Bruyne, you know, even Lukaku, when was impressive, came back and was rubbish. So it seems to be that Chelsea fans are, you know, quite reluctant to let players go just in case it happens again. And the next point, I think there's better options out there compared to Conor Gallagher. Like, for cheaper fees, I'm going to go on to some of my better options later in the video. But it seems because we want this homegrown, we are looking at him, but I'm still not 100% sure he is the best option. And personally, I don't think he would start. I really don't think he would start in this side. I think we have better options in our midfielders. I think, you know, it depends on, you know, numerous things. I think we've got to move on Højbjerg, maybe Lo Celso in the summer, or Skip, or someone like that. I think someone has to leave before we can bring someone in. And that's why I can't see it happening either. So I don't think it will happen, but also I don't really see it. I'm not really warming to it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. And also, why would we help Chelsea? You know, they're in this FFP mess. We seem to be involved in everyone's FFP mess. Everton undervaluing Richarlison. And we've also got Nottingham Forest, apparently, you know, didn't want to sell Brennan Johnson for a cheaper fee. So then we came in with a better fee. But they're still not happy about that for some reason. But yeah, and also I still have this theory that I don't think Chelsea will deal with Tottenham, even though it isn't the Roman Abramovich era anymore. But now let's talk about some better options. And I've got a few listed down below. And one of them is, you know, Wolves' João Gomez, who we've actually been linked to. So that's what it's coming from, a place where we have been linked to the player. I think he would be a cheaper option, around £30 million. But as I keep saying, will we be getting rid of Højbjerg and Skip? Can they be moved on? I'm not sure. And then some facts about João Gomez. Gomez currently ranks 4th in the tackles metric for Premier League midfielders this season. And only João Palhinha, Vincent Souza and Spurs' own Pedro Porro have made more. And additionally, Gomez made a whopping 10 tackles in a single match during the 4-1 victory over Brentford on December 27. No player has made more tackles in the Premier League match this season. So, you know, he's an option at a cheaper fee. I'm also thinking Hayden Hackney from Middlesbrough. We've also been linked to Ederson at Atalanta. I just think there's so many better options for Tottenham to explore. I just don't really like the move of Conor Gallagher. A lot of Tottenham fans I spoke to are keen, some aren't. I think everyone's on the fence, but I'm putting my flag down and saying I don't think Conor Gallagher would be a good signing for Tottenham Hotspur. So there we have it. They're all my opinions on Conor Gallagher. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Also, you can become a member today on Sonny Talk Spurs, as I said in the little clip in the video. Do that in the link down below because it helps the channel and supports me to make this Tottenham Hotspur content. Also, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell because it will let you know when I've gone live. And I'll see you again pretty soon. I've got a few videos going up over the weekend, so I'll see you then. Ciao.